Let's get focused, man. We got a fight to worry about here. Good money, good money.
For every boxing story of a blockbuster that's delayed,
I love it, Tank. I love it.
there's also considerable risk built in for champions who turn to other challengers.
Dancing with the stars, baby. Dancing with the stars.
He's in thought right now, and that's what I'm looking at. So right now, I just want to see what he brings to us. We just got off the plane. You know, a lot of work yesterday from the interviews and stuff, so I want to see how he react. 2 sparring partners, and rounds is unknown.
All right, y'all. Let's go.
When they watch us in here working, they saying we going bang, 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 bang.
There you go. Good. There you go.
When he get in that ring, he's on a mission. Because he understand that he got to put his pants on, training wheels going. You got what you asked for. Let's get it now.
Slow it down.
We're only a few weeks away from what could be the wildest boxing clash of the year. Jake Paul stepping into the ring against Gervonta "Tank" Davis. From the recent glimpses inside Tank's camp, it's clear the training intensity has reached another level.
Oh, good rim, good rim. I like the way y'all jump right back in it. That's right. Make them jokers move. Make them jokers move. Oh, I love what I hear. Y'all making them sing.
For most of Davis's celebrated career, Ford and other trusted advisors remained in control. But now, those in camp can sense a shift in command,
Make them jokers move.
as the fighter himself begins to oversee everything, while aiming at the destiny he alone must fulfill.
There you go. I go there. Give it up.
Word around the gym is that Gervonta "Tank" Davis has gone full throttle. No jokes. No social media distractions, just pure focus. This time, he's approaching the Jake Paul fight like it's for a world title. And here's where it gets wild. Insiders reveal Tank's been trading punches with heavyweights in sparring. Yeah, real big hitters built to test his power and endurance to the max. Because Jake Paul isn't just another online celebrity chasing clout anymore. He's got size, real knockout power, and a growing confidence that makes him a genuine threat.
Even his shots upstairs here, that's still a body shot on Jake Paul. Everything's a body shot he's throwing. Even when he's changing the levels of the shot, that's a body shot, that's a body shot, that's a body.
Team Davis knows exactly what's on the line. Recent clips and insider whispers show Tank grinding harder than ever, trading his usual slick technical routines for brutal strength and conditioning work. From intense weight training to relentless sparring and endurance drills, every session has one purpose: to build a body of steel while keeping that trademark explosiveness and hand speed fully intact.
Watch it, I see a guy that's targeting the body, and it's the best thing that Tank could do for this fight. I mean, trying to go headshot for headshot with Jake Paul when he's probably Jake's 7 inches taller.
But let's be clear, this is a huge risk for Tank. He's a man who normally dominates at around 135 pounds, now stepping into a clash set at 195. And with only 12-ounce gloves on, every punch is going to feel like a sledgehammer.
Oh, you're going to have to be able to land shots right there on the waistline. And it's probably the best idea if you actually want to knock Jake out in this fight, if you actually want a game plan, because again, it's an exhibition, but if you want a game plan to get him out of there, you have to attack.
That's almost a 60-pound jump into risky territory. Supporters are calling it a bold move, while critics are raising eyebrows, warning that packing on that much muscle could dull Tank's deadliest weapon, the explosive speed and snap that made him one of boxing's most feared knockout machines.
If Tank can make him miss, get inside, work the body, make him pay there, head movement off center, pivot out, be slick, and do it again and again and again, that is when we could see a potential Tank Davis.
Just when it seemed like Tank's training couldn't get any more intense, boom. Shawn Porter drops some jaw-dropping stories straight from the sparring trenches. According to Porter, stepping into the ring with Gervonta isn't about learning something new. It's about witnessing what everyone already knows. Simply put, all those stories about Tank's power and precision are true, maybe even understated. He's built like a powerhouse tactician, an explosive strength, sharp fight IQ, and a mindset that turns every single round into a personal test of dominance.
It wasn't a learning experience, it was just confirmation. Like, I knew Tank was as good as he is and could do everything that he can do. He's strong, super competitive. He loves this sport. And, you know, he has all of the recipes to be everything that he...
Porter even admitted that sparring with Tank made him smile. And when a former world champion says that, you know you're dealing with something special. But his praise wasn't just about raw power. It was about intelligence. Tank's often overlooked fight IQ is what truly separates him. He may not talk much outside the ropes, but once that first bell rings, it's like watching a human algorithm in motion, analyzing, adjusting, and dismantling opponents with surgical precision. As Porter put it, Tank might take a moment to warm up, but when that switch flips, it's game over.
Explosive with power. I mean, it just goes on and on and on. I saw all that right live in action with him. And the funny thing was, you know, because of our size differential and because I was at the end of my camp, to me, it was just, let me get in here and get these rounds in. But along the way, my heart was smiling. I'm like, yep, he's everything.
You could practically hear Porter saying, good luck trying to outthink that. It's like playing chess against the person who built the board. And right after Porter's honest confession, smiling through the pain of sparring Tank, Wade Plemons jumps in like a fight analyst with the evidence. I'm with Wade on this one. There's barely any real info leaking from Jake's camp, and you can feel how tightly they're keeping things sealed. But that single clip of Ray Ford, it speaks volumes. Wade breaks it down. The subtle coaching cues, the tight guard, the body work, the head slips, and then he cuts to Tank's bag work. Ruthless body shots, level shifts, hooks flowing into uppercuts, pure controlled chaos.
Right here, Jake Paul doing some work with Ray Ford. Ray Ford, an 18-1-1 super featherweight, only lost to Nick Ball, where, there's music playing, so I can't really put it out there, but I'm not exactly sure what they're going over. Jake looks to his team, he's like, maybe I got to get my head off center line more. And then Ray puts like the high guard up, like, hey, when you're here, when you're here, don't even do that.
What makes Wade's breakdown so good is how effortlessly he bridges film study with real fight strategy. You don't need dramatic commentary to see what's cooking. Tank's perfecting the art of making a bigger opponent pay for every inch of space. He's working the clinch, tying up the hands, snapping counters the second Jake leans too far over that right side. Wade's analysis of footwork nails it too. Jake tends to widen his stance and lose balance when loading up, and that's the kind of habit Tank's coaches are highlighting in bright red. Because let's be honest, and if your slow-mo replay shows you flat-footed mid-punch, that's not an editing flaw. That's a glowing sign flashing, target locked.
Much bigger Tank looks. Now again, he is a small, sleight of frame, statured individual to begin with. Tank is a very small guy. If you blinked, you might think this young man right here is Tank Davis. No, I'm playing. But Tank is, he's smaller, and this is why this fight is an exhibition and why it's a bit of a shot in the dark as to, why you even do something like this. But we all know it's a lot of money being involved in XYZ.
Everybody knows Tank's not throwing combos just to look flashy. As Wade pointed out, everything he does in the ring is part of a setup, a trap waiting to spring. He's built to make bigger fighters pay the moment they overreach. Clinch, control, slip, explode. Wade laid out two endings. Either Jake uses his size smart and stays composed, or Tank finds that one perfect opening and lands the kind of counter people replay for years. Precision versus power, and that's the story here. And that's what makes it so addictive. This isn't just a fight. It's chess played at full speed with gloves on. Dangerous. Tactical and pure boxing brilliance.
You see Jake, they're already, I love this. They're anticipating Jake in the clinch, looking to, again, put his body weight on Tank, bigger man, use his size, lean on you, weigh on you. You see the post in the frame from Tank. Post frame, hold, bang. Lead hand up.
U11. Just when Wade Plemons had everyone talking, Lamont Roach Sr. came in and dropped some heat. He said straight up, Tank's retired, and we had a hand in that. Roach called him out for walking away before the rematch and leaving camp early. You could feel the calm confidence and no flexing, just focus. That's a coach who truly believes his fighter's the next big problem in the division. And he's daring anyone, even Tank, to prove him wrong.
Maybe retirement and people observing that he might be a little checked out, that probably more than not, we're not going to get it.
We checked him out. So, if that's the case, we checked him out. And if he retired, Well, wish him the best in his retired life. So, I don't think we get it. Being realistic, but if we do, we'll see.
Interview 12. Roach Sr. revealed they were set to fight in June and then August, until Tank pulled out. And they found out through social media like everyone else. Crazy, right? Imagine training full camp just to see Instagram break the news. But Roach didn't lose his cool. No drama, just quiet confidence. He's got unfinished business with Tank, but for now, his focus is on Cruz. And when he said, "We retired Tank," you knew that line would either age like gold or come back to bite. Still, Roach moves like a man ready for his next chapter, while Tank seems stuck rereading the last one.
If you had a chance to just run into him, what would you tell him?
Man, I got no words for Tank, to be honest with you. You know, that ship sailed. Tank doing him, we doing us. You know, it's nothing for me to talk. Like, he would listen anyway. So, Tank dances to his own drum and music. So, we not worried about him. Not worried speaking to him. Not worried about him.
The craziest part? Roach Sr. sounded completely over the drama. Calm, confident, and focused, like a man who's seen it all and still walks away smiling. He's got that "we don't chase, we replace" energy. When he said, "If Tank's done, we'll carry the torch," it hit different. No trash talk, just truth. Now his focus is on Cruz, not the past. And if they win at 140, that "we retired Tank" line might actually come true.
Bull Cruz is the one, you know, for us to go up fighting for a 30-pound championship, a 35-pound championship, now a 40-pound championship. It's rarely done, if ever, in like a 3-fight span. So we want to be one of the guys that leave us a stain, a legacy in this.
Interview 14. Here's the reality. Tank's locked in. Jake's keeping things mysterious, and Roach Sr. just reignited the fire with that "we retired Tank" line. The build-up's wild. Every clip, quote, and rumor adds fuel to the story. That's boxing. Ego, skill, and truth colliding under bright lights. Jake's betting on power, Tank's trusting IQ and timing, and Roach Sr., he's keeping the game real. Who do you think has the edge? Drop your thoughts in the comments, hit like, and subscribe to Boxing Incarnate for more real fight breakdowns. See you in the next one.